Let's move to a slightly more advanced use case and see how we can synchronize subtasks and maintain the parent-child hierarchy when synchronizing from Jira to Azure DevOps. I'm going to set up the use case for you. So I've got this ticket CM86, which will act as the parent task, and it is already exalated over to the Azure DevOps as work item 8689. If I go to 8689, this parent task is already synchronized over. Now I want to create subtasks out here in Jira and send them over to the Azure DevOps end while maintaining the parent-child hierarchy between the task and subtask. How do we do that? When sending out an issue, Jira needs to ensure that it's sending over the parent ID of the issue. This is included in the default scripts, and Jira already sends over the parent ID to the Azure DevOps side. And the rest is going to happen on the Azure DevOps side. So let's go into our incoming sync script. And this is the piece of code that will do the trick. Let me give you a bit of an explanation. The if condition simply checks whether the parent ID is being received from the remote end or not. So if Jira is sending over the parent ID, we understand that this is a subtask, and we need to locate the work item that corresponds to the parent ID. So we've got the parent ID, and now we can use the sync helper object to find a local issue corresponding to that parent ID. The parent ID will contain the Jira ID of the main task or the parent task. What the sync helper.getLocalIssueKeyFromRemoteID does is that it looks for a work item within Azure DevOps that corresponds to that parent ID number. If it finds it, then it is pretty simple. You just assign the workitem.parentID to the issue.parentID. Let's take a look at it in action. So let's publish the script and create a couple of subtasks. I'll quickly open these. Now I've already got a trigger in place, so these should be automatically exalated. And yeah, as you can see, by the time I've gotten here, it is already exalated over the first one. And when we look at the ticket, it's clear that the parent task is the parent. So there's a parent link automatically added out here, which goes towards the parent task. Let's take a look at the other subtask we created. Again, I expect this one to have a parent link as well, pointing towards the parent task. And if we now go and look at the parent task itself in Azure DevOps, it should have a couple of child links. So to recap, the relationship we wanted to maintain here was one in which the parent task contained those two subtasks, or was related to those two subtasks. And that is maintained within the hierarchy on the Azure DevOps side as well.